So record. Yeah. So a bit sensitive, but I still want to ask. Okay, so can I know anyone like your form 3 lah, because like form 4 you haven't you haven't had your exam yet, so very hard for me to determine, right? So anyone, your form 3 final exam, okay, your score it's above 80 marks one. Come, raise your hand. Above 80 marks one. Above 80, 80. Sorry, 70. I'm so sorry. Matthias, I thought just now you were here. Yeah. Okay, let me see how many of you all. 15 saja? Nani? Oh, sorry, this one. Above 70, not above 80. Above 70, you raise your hand. Don't lower down your hand. Raise and read, you just put it there. Above 70, like when you're in your form 3. Form 3 final exam, don't worry. Inconsistent, but form 4, form 5, you will be consistent already. Because form 4, form 5, you mature already, ma. Different. Okay, so don't lower down. I want to count how many of you, because there is a number there so I can see. So far, 21 students above like 70. I wanted to do a polling system one, but then this is a breakout room, so I cannot control like the poll. I cannot write like, I cannot type something there. Okay, so the next one. Okay, the next one. Don't lower down. Don't lower down. Raise your hand. Okay, so sorry, a bit sensitive. So anyone, your score it's supposed to be students where you score below 80 marks, you lower down your hand. So for those that just now you raise your hand already, you just continue raising it. Oh, I just burped. Yeah, okay, so now it's like all the students which is above 81, right? Okay, now, so students where you score below below 90 marks, you can lower down your hand. I want to see how many of you is like 90 above. Why? Actually, why cannot? What's your friend's name? Can I know? I think they are still adding students in, because I see there is 5 more students haven't joined yet from the admin side. I'm not the admin. Yeah. So what's your friend's name? Maybe I can help assign. Okay, so looks like there is 9 of you is like above, like 90 and above one now. Okay, win radio. Okay. By the way, actually, you just send the link to her. You know the link that you click to enter, right? You send the link to her. Same one. Okay, it's okay, Melvin. That's considered as above 90 also. Yeah. Okay, good. So that will be the one. Okay, now, so in the middle is like your marks will be like roughly same as mine, but I just want to know, okay, I just want to know, any of you, sorry, sensitive one, like fail. This one don't raise your hand. This one don't raise. Later you're like teacher, you want me? Okay, then you just type to me in the chat. Okay, you tell me how much you score. Yeah, I want to know how many of you. Because the all the things that I mentioned today, right, is more to like helping out students like me. I used to score around, like I already said, like 50, 60 plus, sometimes touch 70 a bit, not even 80, 90. Yeah. Okay, so I used to study in Catholic high school. Yeah. Okay, so anyone like you fail, if let's say you fail, you type to me in the chat, you don't raise your hand. Later you paise, not good lah. Yeah, you tell me in the chats. For those that just now you raise your hand, you can lower down your hand already. Yeah. So anyone? Walking, that one different. That one consider pass. I want fail one. Fail one, because my job is to make sure you get the what? You get the confidence today. Oh. What? No? Yes? Yeah? Or? Okay, so next already, Okay, so looks like don't have Okay, because I don't have. So if let's say don't have, I'm gonna ask like the next range lah, because just now the other class there is like around 5 of them. Just now, how many students there? Like around 160. Yeah, around 160 students there, so around 5 students fail. Okay, which is okay. So fail, I have to put some how to say, I have to concern lah. Okay, so anyone is like your marks is between 40 to 45 one. Yeah, between 40 to 45. Yeah, because I believe most of your exam it's WASA exam. Yeah, so unlike Catholic High School lah, I'll be mentioning a lot of like Catholic High School exam questions later. Yeah. Okay, sorry everyone. Let me pick up a phone for a while lah. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, now so looks like roughly I know students range is like roughly score around where. So looks like I can say more than quarter of you is like above 80 instead of above 70. Yeah, so actually a lot. Okay, just now the other class like I would say just now around 160 students lah. Like around 60 of them is above 80. So it's like whoa, okay, a lot. Okay, so back to what we're gonna do today. Now, like what I did just now, I need to emphasize it to everybody so that you all know what will happen. Okay, for those that if let's say you say like teacher, I'm super confident with my mathematics, then maybe you can start doing the questions that I assigned to you. Okay, so for those that you are not so clear about, you teacher, what kind of things I'm gonna focus on, I'm gonna tell you now today. So I will use like nearly half nearly half of our class today, like around 1 hour, just to mention clearly on what are the things that you're going to focus on. So basically, I don't really work out the questions with you, but I will tell you what to do. I already recorded most of them for you. So what you do is that you have to take out all the links and you have to write down things that you're going to focus on so that you can hack your exam and you know you will be able to score above 80, 90 marks. And then as for students who are teacher, you sure or not? I score normally 40, 50 only, sure can get 80 plus or not? Okay, that one, okay, to be honest lah, okay, I wouldn't say you still stay like around 40, 50, but I would say at least you score like 50, 60 above. The reason being what? The reason being, if let's say you already know that you are weak, I'm pretty sure that when you're in Form 4, Form 5, you know you're going to put more effort on, I'm going to put more effort. I know I'm going to do extra work so that I get better in my Form 4 and Form 5. Because I see a lot of students like this, I teach from Form 1 to Form 5 for 17 years, Yeah, so I see a lot of students, when they flung their Form 1, 2, 3, right? They come back, they come back in Form 4 and Form 5 is like another type of like character already, So I would say they are very, very confident with their improvement in 4-5. I wouldn't say 100 marks, but they are quite confident with the answer that they give me. But then when they come into exam, they say, teacher, why I still get 40 plus one? Reason, because they are good in their Form 4 and Form 5. They can do. But sorry, all the Form 1, 2, 3 question where it comes out, they cannot do it. That's the reason why, again, it brings down their confidence. So I need to make sure you know what kind of question to study, because now you're already matured and you know that you're going to put effort. So I will tell you what you can do. What are the questions that you're going to go through? Then I can push you a bit so you get like 50, 60 above. And after that, again and again, I will push you again. Then you get like 70 plus. And then eventually you hit your constant A. and then see whether you can reach your A plus or not. So that's for the weak students lah. Okay. So as for weak students, I used to be 29 marks. I'm teaching you now. Okay. So a lot of students, a lot of teachers used to be like quite weak on for mathematics and maths. Yeah. So the reason why they can teach because they know there's a difference there. So they are helping you. Okay. So same applies to your MS teacher, Yanju. He scored like 20 plus also one. Yeah. So that's the point. Okay. So don't feel that if you are weak, it means you cannot. Okay. So for those that you have been scoring very good marks, then different. That one you're way better than me, of course. Okay. Now, kawan-kawan sekalian, the first thing, right? I'm gonna move down a bit. Our intro to you, like your syllabus, how it goes. Okay, how it goes. You're gonna write this with me. Okay. So as for SPM, let's write. As for SPM, okay, I'm gonna write paper 1 and paper 2, how they assign the question, how they allocate them. Now, of course, like in your first term exam, YZAC, right? Is that your name? Chinese version is the morning session. That's morning session. Yeah, and then it will be posted in, they will upload in TDC Education website. Not website, sorry, YouTube channel. Yeah, so you can rewatch from there. You can rewatch from there. Okay, so today is more to motivation. Okay, so like the other half of the seminar only, I will tell you like some Form 3 related question on what are things that we're gonna do it together. Okay, so that's YY. Okay, Ken, YY, got it? Okay, continue. So paper 1, suppose you have 40 questions. Okay, 40 questions, and this 40 question comes out how many marks? Comes out 40 marks as well. And then as for your paper 2, okay, as for your paper 2, what happened? Paper 2, you have section A, section B, and section C. I'm not sure about your coming first term exam. Like so far, what I know is that for morning class, Mandarin class, and today's what's that called? English class. Like student will get like teacher, you bias one always like say Catholic high school, because I study there, that's the first thing. And next, I treasure their exam paper. Yeah, so of course, other exam paper also I did collect, but then what happened is that as I compare the question paper, right, Catholic high school questions paper is more like can improve everybody in a way. So that's why I will be mentioning about this Catholic high school exam paper. Okay, Ken. So as for Catholic students, okay, just now you have been like students have been saying that teacher, our this term exam is actually 2.5 hours. Okay, like most of other schools' exam, why I don't take to compare? Because their exam paper is only 1 hour or maybe 45 minutes, or maybe like slightly longer, 1.5 hours. That's the reason why I didn't compare. Yeah, because the exam is more to like chapter 1, 2, chapter 1. Or maybe there is Form 3 for some of the schools. Okay, it's just that's the reason why I use Catholic high school, because it's 2.5 hours. Okay, so this 2.5 hours, of course, is not exactly SPM standard, because SPM standard, this is 1 hour, okay, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and this is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so you see the difference or not? So yours is not, okay, not exactly this kind of pattern one. It's really come on. Okay, then after that, next, so we come into this section A, B, C. Okay, let me tell you roughly how many questions that you will have in SPM. Suppose this will be 10 marks. 10 marks, bro. 10 questions. That will be 10 questions. And over here, how many questions is there already? Slightly forget already. How many questions is there? Okay, let me just check. Are there? Here. 5 questions. Sorry, I forget already. Okay, there. 5 questions there. Then after that, over here, there will be 2 questions where you can select one. Okay, you can select one only. Okay, so that's the one. Okay, now see, so look at the marks allocation. It's really same one. There's why a bit no pointer. So you focus on what you do is that you do the questions that I mentioned to you better. It's the same thing. Okay, bye. Okay, continue. So over here, total 16 question. 16 question, total how many marks? 100 marks. So the marks allocation will be what? The marks allocation will be roughly 3 to 5 marks per question. 3 to 5 marks per question. That's why if I compare to the old KBSM, your exam is KSSM. If I compare to last time's KBSM, right? Sorry lah, I'm not saying your exam is easier, your exam is harder, but the marks allocation allows you to score better because it's because most of the question is 3 to 5 marks. Yeah, the old version, they have more 6 marks, 7 marks, 8 marks kind of question, but yours is like majority 3 to 5 marks. Okay, Ken. So that's why you actually gain the confidence as well. Okay, because there's 10 question there with 3 to 5 marks. And then after that, these five question that you have to you have to complete every single question. It reflect around 6 to 13 marks. Okay, 6 to 13 marks. And this thing over here is like slightly longer, and there will be like all the potential hot question falls under this category. But I would say as for now, you are matured enough to understand a lot of mathematics skills. Yeah, okay. Don't compare mathematics to admaths. Okay, please leave the what? Please leave the job of teaching you answering technique to me. Okay, instead of like understanding in depth or what. So as for your main focus in your overall exam, please focus on your physics, chem, bio, your admaths, your econ, sejarah, BM, all these things. Yeah, so please focus on that. So answering technique, it's enough for you to get your desired result. Okay, so I'll be the one that show you the answering techniques, everything. Okay, I mean overall, not today. Today is like I can tell you what to study lah. Okay, continue. So over here, one question. Wow, this one king, oh. Take a guess, everyone. Your section C, 2 questions, you select one, Take a guess, how many marks is this? King, oh, Melvin, this one too much. Simin, this one too much. Wow, Sammy tries out a lot. Okay, 20 a lot. Nah, so luckily you all say 20. So I can bring down the question a bit. It's 15 marks per question. Yeah, put 15 minutes kila. Okay, 15 marks per question. Okay, 15 marks. So 15 marks, okay lah, fair lah. Okay, then after that, let me intro a bit on one of the question where I don't know whether you can imagine or not. I will just ask you all tell me what can you do to this question. I remember last year, it comes out a very special question where I can remember till now, because this question, I cannot laugh. Okay, like students laugh at me like, teacher, you say won't come out, but it comes out. Okay, then too bad lah, it really comes out. But it's under a selection kind of question. But the good thing is that students still remember how to do it. So that one, luckily lah, they say, teacher, you say won't come out. But the funny thing is that they can do. Because I remember I teach them this answering technique on credit cards. They remember. So credit card, we have three what? We have this thing called 3 different kind of, not 3 different kinds. We have like 3 steps to complete it. Yeah, so they actually remember it. Yeah, so luckily they can do lah. If not, I kena already. Okay, so what happened is, I'm going to mention this. The question goes this way, in this Selangor trial paper, okay, you got to answer me in the chat. So it says that there is a mother want to buy a tablet for the daughter. Yeah, it's like house question, real life situation, So this mother want to buy tablets for the daughter and ask 2 different shops on the same model. Okay, on the same model, something like this one. Okay, then this same model, right, in this shop is selling as something base 5 answer. I mean the price lah, something then base 5, the price. And then in the other shop is like something but base 3 answer. Then the question says, can you tell me which shop offers a better deal? Tell me what you will do to get these 4 marks. Hey, come on, this one 4 marks. Ayo. I look at the question, I stun. So cheap. You tell me what you will do. One is like base 5, like some figures lah, the price. And then the other one is like base 3. Then they say, hey, which shop offers a better deal? I terus cannot. I'm like, what the heck? Nani? Because it's Selangor one. Selangor trial paper. That's the point. Yeah, you change the base to base 10, no, and you get 5 marks for this. Correct not? The idea is just like what you know. Okay, let me just explain it. The idea is just like this. It's like you go Singapore, you want to buy iPad. Okay, then after you go Australia, you want to buy iPad also. So one is in Aussie dollar, one is in Sing dollar. Then what happens is that because you are Malaysian, so normally when you buy, what you do is that you will roughly convert it into Malaysian price first. Then only you start comparing and buy which one are more worth it, right? Same situation. So that's why it's like okay, I would say normal lah. Okay, but 4 marks is a bit too much for you all lah. Simple, right? Then this one section C, you know, total 10 marks. Oh, then after these 4 marks, then another 6 marks is for they allocate for what? They allocate for credit cards. Then they say, okay, the mother actually buy from this shop. So they take the price and put it on the second part. They ask you to bring, you know. Then after bring already, then they ask this. They say, hey, do you know this mother use credit card to swipe? Then after swipe already, you know what happened? After swipe already, it says, hey, this mother didn't pay. Like after swipe credit card, didn't pay. Then they say, calculate the next month balance. Done. That's the question. And after that, the next question it says, tell me one benefit of credit card. This is what they ask. Okay, then that's the part where I believe most of you all forget credit cards already. But I'm going to say it's a fixed way. It's not hot question at all. It's just that the number-based thing is like quite simple, you know. Then you just bring down and do the relevant credit card formats. Yeah, so total 10 marks. Okay, total 10 marks. So this is what I mean by section C. It's like more to related a bit lah. So just bring the figure a bit. After you can start calculating. Yeah, so something like this. So understand the situation? Can? So I repeat, the first 1 hour plus a bit, 1 hour like this, I'll be talking about all these important chapters, okay, what you're going to focus on, and all the videos where I recorded nicely for you guys. So you're going to copy down the link and write down some informations, okay? Now, so far, understand how SPM comes out with a question, roughly. But remember, most of your first term exam, it's either 1 hour, or maybe 45 minutes, or maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes, or maybe like the recent one, one of the school, like Catholic High School, I already said 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's the craziest I see. 2 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So be careful lah. Okay, be careful. And if you say like, teacher, then form 3 comes out like roughly how many percent? I would say around half. Like 50% is from, what's that? Form 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I say form 3 means form 1, 2, 3 lah, because I don't use the word PT3 anymore. Yeah, because you all don't know what's PT3, right? Yeah, you all have UASA, the new one. Okay, then the sad thing is that most of the school last year, your exam is only testing form 3. I remember if let's say you are in my class, I'm so sad about this decision. Why? Because if let's say they focus on form 3 only, or those students get to benefit because you will be preparing for like a few chapters to test out only, right? But when you come into what? When you come into form 4, form 5, that's the point. They're gonna test like for mathematics only. The rest no, like maths, your physics, your accounts, they will be testing like 2 chapters like this. But for mathematics, it's like from form 1 up to form 3, then your first 3 or maybe 4 chapters. So you see the difference or not? That's the part where I get scared. Yeah, that's why I say I'm quite worried when they make a decision of not testing everything. That's the part. OK? 我在讲什么 OK? 可以看，可是要 control 时间。OK, come back. Okay, come back. So, got it. So now I'm going to show you some potential exam style and some exam questions where you don't have it in your book, because I'm going to send you the link. Okay, I'm going to send you a link. Now, so if let's say you are using laptops or what, okay, you can like multi-screen switch it on. You can actually open up, okay, the link. Okay, let me just send you the link first. But anyhow, I will send you everything in a while. Okay, let me just open up very fast. Bum. Hello everybody, Liang Mathematics here. The purpose of me doing Pulau Pinang paper 1. Okay, let me give you a good, like, for those that you wanna open up like the questions. Okay, you can select from here. Okay, everyone, the link that I sent to you, right? It's one of the past year paper that later I will send to you. But temporary, if let's say you wanna have a better, closer look on all the questions, right? You can click on the description. So when you click on the description, do you see the first description there? I put a Google Drive. Don't click on that. That's the question for that video. But you notice there is second, third, and fourth link, right? Do you notice that? The second, third, and fourth link is the 4 past year paper that I'm going to go through. And I'm not going through everything, but I will just intro to you like all the questions type. So you have the question with you already. Okay, so do you manage to see that? If let's say you manage to see, just put okay. So at least I know. Yeah. Okay. If let's say not convenient, it's okay. I just put a cross there. Then I know you're not convenient because I'm gonna open up and show everybody in the screen, on the screen. Okay. Can? So you okay already? You put okay. Then I can start. Okay. Good. Yeah. So is in the description. Okay, in the description. Yeah, the reason why I put it over there, because just now the previous class, right, when I sent to them, they say, teacher, I cannot copy the link. I can click. So that's why later I will tell you how to copy down everything. I already planned nicely for you one. Okay, first 1 hour, everything is about recognizing the questions, and you know what kind of question you can study to hack your 80 and above marks. Okay, I didn't mention, I didn't play a full one. I want you to score like 90 plus, 80 plus. Okay, I don't want to play with you on. Okay, now, so I'm gonna come out with the first part. So I will show everybody on the questions. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Yep. Okay, wait. Stop sharing. You can see my pimples now. Okay, now can see the test paper, everyone? Can see? So like just now I already asked, only a few of you is not from my class one, right? So I want to ask, if let's say you are in my class, I remember when I start chapter 3, I mentioned about some basics. Basic on like chapter 3, we have multiple factor basics, we have like polygon basics, then we have like what else? I remember I said I mentioned something called what's it called again? I mentioned something about what's that? Sets. Okay, I mentioned about sets, right? I remember I said something called how many subsets. I said like confidently, what's the answer? I remember I said that. Anyone still recall? I mentioned that. When you see how many subsets, confirm paper 1, A, B, C, D, which one? I see whether anyone recall or not, because just some previous class they recall, they say, teacher, I know. Then I prove to them. So what's the answer? Remember or not? The answer is, the answer is always D. How many subsets? The answer is always D. I will show you in a while. Okay. Now, so let me take it away now. Okay, let me take it away. Okay, now. So can you see SMJK Catholic, Petaling Jaya, Selangor, peperiksaan pertama, then 2020, 2021, based on what I know just now, because I can't find it. Okay, because I remember when students send it to me, okay, one of the years like missing already. So 2021, I don't have it. Okay, I'm pretty sure because of MCO. So it's actually like full objective paper. That's why they don't have it. Okay, then when you look at this question, of course I have a few different school as well. I have Seafield, Asuntawan. I have it as well, but this one is the best to compare to everybody lah. Okay, that's why I come up with SNJK Catholic paper. Okay, as you can see, the total it's only 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's why most of the students you can use this to benchmark. Benchmark means you can compare it. Okay, then okay, then the next one. See 1 hour and 30 minutes. You have section A, 15 marks, basically 15 questions. But the usual marks supposed to be 40 questions, 40 marks. Yes. Okay. Now look at the form 3 and form 4 that I mentioned. Form 3 means form 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now everyone, question number 1, form 3. Okay. Form 3 means form 1, 2, 3. Okay. Form 3. Question number 2, form 3. Question number 3, form 3. Question number 4, form 3, algebraic formula. Question number 5, number base. Everyone, stop. Based on the skill, the answering technique that I mentioned to you before, in 5 seconds, tell me the answer for question 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and okay, nobody answer. Oh, I say already. Hey, not bad, huh? Got somebody answer, but too bad, wrong already. Question number 5, your answer, it's a confirm either A or B already. Okay, can anyone tell me why I select A and B to further compare? Very obvious one, the reason. Okay, assistant student. Hey, not bad. Melvin, not bad. But that's the second one. Liang, very good. Okay, who teach you that? Putri. Okay, Liang, not bad, good. Okay, let me tell you what happened, everyone. You see, number 1, when you see a lot of 8 repeating, it means your original base 8, your original number is actually base 8. That's the first thing. And the next thing will be when you see power 4, it means your original base 8 digit, there will be 5 digits. There will be 5 digits. Okay, so your answer is either A or B already. And the next thing will be, do you notice there's a 7 there? So basically 7 multiplied with 8 power 0. Your answer is a confirmed B. No calculation needed. Okay, no calculation needed. I will stop for a while. Okay, I will mention it one more time. I open up a question for existing students and for students where you just newly joined. You tell me the answer again, okay? So I will just mention it one more time. Okay, everyone. You tell me in the chats again, everyone. If let's say 8 have been repeating, what it means? Come tell me in the chats. Use your own way to explain to me. I'm okay with all the your own kind of definitions. So if let's say 8 have been appearing there, it means the original question, it will be base 8 originally. Next, if let's say the power, it shows a 4, what it means? It means the original base 8, there are 5 digits. Thank you very much. Okay, not bad, you're quite fast. Okay, then, do you notice the 7 over here, they didn't times with anything? So it means it times with 1. So 1 is actually 8 power 0. So that's the reason why you select B. Okay, I'm gonna ask everyone, where is your 8 power 2? Where is your 8 power 1? Can anyone explain to me? Where's your 8 square? Where's your 8 power 1? Because they multiply with 0. Smart. Okay, I'm gonna off this for a while. I will come up with the question. Your select. That's why I say it's more to like answering technique. No writing on. Then the last 1 hour I'll write a lot of things. Okay, but it will be more to form 3. I already said 50% of the question is form 3. Okay, but only if your teacher say, oh, your test is only form 4, then different situation. Okay, but most of y'all suppose got everything on. Okay, so I have another question over here where I do it in normal class. I want everybody to like quickly identify this answer to me. Okay, wait, let me screen very fast. Okay, no calculation needed. Remember, no calculation needed. So how do you use trick to handle this? Bing. Hey, it doesn't come out. Okay, come out already. Okay, now here. Everyone, can you tell me question 8? What is your answer in 5 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding, what's the answer? Good, not bad. Some of you say C or D because it's only 5 seconds, right? Okay, come tell me the answer. Okay, most of y'all say, I mean, a lot of students get me the final answer already, and some of you say that teacher is either C or D because you are rushing there, right? Which is good because that's the speed that I need. Okay, that's the speed. Nice. Okay, now see, everyone, can you see 3 have been coming out? So it means the original question is 3. Can you see there is a 5 there? So it means originally it's 6 digit. It's either C or D. Smart. And the next one, do you notice these 3 power 5 times with 2? So confirm 100% confirm answer donkey. No calculation needed. Tell me question number 9. Go. Answering technique kills everything for modern maths. NMAT's different now. NMAT's need application, you have to understand. That's why you look at Yanju's book, they put there one. The only way to do maths is to understand. Sorry, the only way for maths is to understand. For mathematics, you understand logical reasoning for what? Answering technique can really. Okay, come tell me the answer for 9, 8, B, C, D, which one? Okay, so everybody is using the trick, right? You're not calculating. So if you calculate very sian one, you calculate everything, you type everything, you get a final answer, then you have to keep dividing 6 to convert to base 6. Waste of time. Okay, come again. You see 6, correct not? You see 3, 4 digit, everything 4 digit. It's okay. So you know 4 digit, the first one sure 2 already. This is a 2, sure 5 already. So it's either A or C. Next, 6, 1 didn't times with something. So it means times with what? You don't tell me times with 0, because if let's say 6, 2 times is 6, 1 times is 0, it means 6, 1 is gone already, you know. So if let's say 6, 1 is still there, it means 6, 1 times with 1. So it means this is 1. So what is the answer? A or C? Then you notice there's a 5 there, because 5 times with 6 power 0. So this is 5. Your answer is A. Understand? Teacher, is it possible the question put a number multiply 8 in the power 4, then it means 5 digit possible to more 5 digit? No, if let's say that's the highest power, like 100% already. Imagine, let's say the bigger one, they put 0, it's like this, impossible, it's still 111. Right? Is this what you're trying to say? Yeah. Never mind, it's okay, because I used to ask something funny also. Okay, good. So everyone okay? Nice, So this is what I mean. Answering technique is the main thing. Answering technique. Wait. Okay, I want to mention something like this but I scared you all paiseh, don't want to say So if let's say you are expecting me to do a lot of questions, let me explain to you the reason. Because if I do a lot of questions with you, like mostly I can do around 5-6 questions in 2 hours, because I want to explain that. But I think explaining 5-6 questions to you, it doesn't really help. Maybe it helps some of the strong students, but weak students sure cannot. So that's why I already recorded everything. You have more than 2 hours worth of videos to recap. That's what I treasure the most. Okay. Now, so back to this. Okay, see, everyone. This one form 4, number base. Then you look at this one form 3. And then number 8, form 3. Correct? You see, I said a lot of form 3s, everyone. Do you notice that? I see a lot of form 3s. Okay, then look at this. Go on. Look at this. Now, form 4, chapter 1, right? Roots will be x-intercept. It means equals to 0, correct? Okay, then number 10. Do you still remember how to factorize this? Honest one. Do you still remember? Let me tell you, for me, I totally forget about this kind of factorize. Like the easy kind of factorize, let's say 2x plus 4 kind of factorize, I understand. But if you don't know how to do this, how? Come on, everyone, this one paper 1, You see your ABCD, you times, then you can compare. Sure can get correct one, you don't tembak. You work out from the answer. You get what I mean? Itulah main smart, jangan tembak. Right not? So you just take ABCD, you expand, then you compare. Okay, then question 11 is something very, 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 very popular in SPM. Very, very popular. Can you see angle of elevation? Tell me the opposite of angle of elevation in your form 1. See, you all still remember or not? Angle of what? Actually done. Why you so happy? Good depression is so happy. Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay, everyone. Angle of depression, right? So angle of depression, angle of elevation. Nah, that one form 1. This one, PT3 level, form 3 one. What they do is that they incorporate what? They incorporate this thing called trigonometry. So trigonometry and form 1, they combine together. It becomes hot question. Pui. Hot question. Okay, but you don't know, you must try. If you don't know, you must try. I pui means you need to know this question. So this one, form 3 one. Then after that, you have your, what is this? This one is statistics. Okay, your form 2. Okay, for form 3 form 2, form 3. Then this is logical reasoning. You see one only logical reasoning from chapter 3. Catholic students, I want to ask again. Can you tell me, your teacher mentioned it will be the whole chapter 4 or only partial of your chapter 4? Like your test, 4.1, 4.2, or maybe everything for Catholic students, because Catholic high school student is the only school that comes out up to chapter 4. And there is another school comes out up to chapter 7. But that's August exam different. Yours is different. Yours is July. July pula. Yours is June. 4.2. So any else, like anyone else from Catholic high school, can you tell me whether it's the whole thing or partially? But I hear a lot of students say everything lah, but I'll find out for you, okay? Because we haven't entered chapter 4 yet. We are still like 80% of our chapter 3. Okay, good. So you see 14, 14 polygons. Then 15, transformation. Be careful. Okay, be careful. 100% you forget already. What are the 3 types of transformation? Come, tell me in the chat. The first one start with T. The next one start with RE. The last one is RO. The first one, what is that? Translation, smart. And then we have reflection, you're right. And finally, we have rotation. Oh, not bad. Okay, good. Okay, so everyone, can you see the paper 1? Tell me, most of them form what? Form 3. That's why I say, please focus on form 3, not your form 4. You focus on form 4, maybe okay lah, you gain like 30, 40 marks lah, but I mean, we give a range of error there lah. But you notice the main part is actually your form what? Your form 3. Yeah, so focus on that. Okay, come. So the other one, I'm going to show you this. Kawan-kawan sekalian, look at your section B, 35 marks only. So just now 15, now 35, total 50 marks. So basically this whole thing, this whole paper times 2, you know, sian. Yeah, that's why I say 1.5 hours one is like not the real exam. Your real exam for now, because now they tune already 2 hours and 30 minutes. Be careful. Let me predict. There is 2 potential questions, everyone. 2 potential questions. Number 1, plan and elevation. 70 students here. I mentioned again. Plan and elevation. Do you know what is plan and elevation? Form 3, drawing. Draw the plan. Yes, you're right, from 3D to 2D. That's my prediction. If let's say your exam is only 1 hour, come on lah, impossible they ask this. So your exam 45 minutes, they won't ask one. Because this one question itself is already 9 marks, you know. 9 markah. Actually means 3D to 2D. Yeah, 3D to 3D, the standard one. So be careful. Plan and elevation, I repeat like 4 times already. Okay, I mean high chance lah, because SPM is like 100% come out, you know. So that's why I say, if let's say your exam is like I mean higher amount of time one, right? A longer amount of time, like longer range one, so high chance you will get it. And the second question you might high chance get it one, it will be transformation or maybe graph of function. Graph of function as in your form 2 one, they give you all the coordinates, you plot, then you draw, find value, these kind of things. That will be like around 7 to 8 marks. Okay, because they want to ask form 3 stuff. So these are the high marks one in section B. Then after that, okay, just like I said, transformation, right? But don't worry. Student will say, shit, or how? You got covered or not? No, I didn't cover today. but I already recorded everything, I already said everything I prepare for you already. Okay, I already prepared everything for you already, so you can watch. Okay, don't worry. That's why I say the only thing I worried is that I prepare for you, but you waste my effort. Okay, can Now then another one is like one of the students told me, okay, I'm not sure whether this is true or not. Some students say, teacher, my school teacher got say, locals be careful. Locals very little, but if let's say it comes out, I prepare for you already. Okay, now, so you look at the first question. This is form 3, simultaneous equation. This is cheap because normally sentence based on this one to give you equation straight away. And this is 4 marks, everyone. 4 marks. Okay. I'll put it later you remind me again. When I open the past year paper, you remind me. I show you all better. In case you cannot imagine what is that, I show you better. Okay, you remind me when I open up the past year paper. Past year as in the video. This one is like the Catholic past year. Okay, so whatever I tell you today, I will give you. Okay, I'll give you. Don't worry, everyone. Okay, the thing is that don't waste my effort. Remember to do it. Okay, so next question number 2, arc and sector. Okay, arc and sector. I don't care whether you know how to do or you don't know how to do or not. I just want to know. Recall what is 2 pi r square or not. I mean, these 2 words. I didn't say whether you can do or cannot do. I mean, do you recall this word 2 pi r from your teacher's mouth? Or maybe pi r square from your teacher's mouth? Yeah, the circumference and area kind of stuff. Yes, that's the point. 2 pi r square. Yeah, please. This is super high chance. Form 3. You're right, form 3. Then this is quadratic equation. And everyone, let me tell you something. I'm very honest one. Question B, I really don't know how to do when I first take the question. Because I have zero knowledge on science. Because my syllabus and your syllabus different. Your syllabus in form 3 science, right? You know what is voltage, current, and resistance. There's a 1 over something kind of formula. So you all need to use that. But I only managed to do it after I get a formula. Yeah, this one they actually tested something out, but in the end, school teacher they take away already because the question is a bit over. Yeah. Quadratic. This is like chapter 1, form 4. Okay, then the other one, look at this. Now everyone, listen to the words that I say. Volume. Okay, volume. Okay, volume. Do you have to memorize volume formula? One of the students said. The answer is for Catholic high school, yes. Very sian, I say Catholic high school one because Catholic high school, I wouldn't say they are not fair, but they are trying to make sure you are strong enough. That's why a lot of things where they deem to, they think it doesn't really benefit, where they want to up your level, they will take away. Like they take away formula sheets. Yeah, then after that, they come up with question where you can actually do it in like let's say in OSA exam, you are supposed to do like 4 or 5 workings kind of question. They come up with 10 workings kind of question, but same amount of marks. You get what I mean? They purposely so that they can improve your speed. So they can actually force you in memorizing them. You are stronger. So as for students where you're not from Catholic high school, that's the reason why I use this kind of question to teach you all. I want you all to up level as well. Okay. Then the next one, question number 5, it's about quadratic equation. Let me ask everyone. You all tell me in the chats, okay? Now, everybody. Remember in normal class, I talk about Yu Qing driving from his house to TTC Klang, where I separate to part ABC. Recall that? Yeah, then it says that from TTC to from his house to TTC Klang. Then the other question is like from house back to from TTC Klang back to house, and it takes a difference of 20 minutes, something like this. Can recall? Like students where you're in my class? Yeah. So that question that I mentioned to you, it's from here. This is the actual question where I redesign. It's from this question. Okay, in case you forget, let me show you a bit. Then maybe you can recall, oh, teacher, this question is it. There, this one. See or not? Yu Qing travel 50. Oh, sorry. I screen a bit. Y'all can see. It's here. You see, if let's say you recall, just tell me, oh, teacher, I recall. So that's why I say you can check out the notes as well. Okay, because all the questions that I do with y'all, it's relevant. Are there? This one? I remember you don't have the notes, but we do it in a piece of paper one, right? Yeah, so reaching travel 50 km every morning. Recall this? From his house to TTC Klang. That's the one. Then I say you travel by car from TTC Klang and the speed is V. I say express, these kind of things, right? That's the one. This question, I separate A, B, C for you so that you can see them part by part. Okay, but in your actual exam, sorry, again, Catholic high school, I always treasure their exam paper one because I'm from there. Okay, so I show you, it's the same thing, it's the same thing, you see? You see that? A car moved 40 km from town A to town B. It's just that I convert to Yu Qing's house to TTC Klang. Yeah, that's the part. Okay, then after that, I separate to part A, part B, and part C. Okay, Ken? Then next, after this, do you notice there's question 6, logical reasoning. Now, this week, if you're in my normal class, remember I said 4 kind of implication. Everyone type in the chats, recap a bit. Hey, this one considered recap already, come. Tell me the 4 type of implication that I mentioned before. Come. The 4 type of implication that I mentioned before. I remember I said under implication, there is 2 kind of exam type question. The first kind belongs to if and only if, but the second kind is about 4 kind of implication. So what's the 4 kind of implication? Thank you, Samrita. Okay, come, next. Tell me more. Tell me more. You recall, you type out, Yes, okay, good, come. I mean the 4 types. You let me know, like if P then Q, that one is the implications style. But what I'm trying to say is the 4 kind. The first one is statement. The next one, it's a shoe. In 1970 plus, it used to be what? It used to be the most popular shoe in US. 54% market share. Yes, Converse. Correct. Yeah, so we have statement. You have to know the sequence. Sequence is very important because it helps you in memorizing them. Number 1, you have your statement, which is implication as well. And you have your converse. And then you have your inverse and finally contrapositive. That's the 4 kind. Okay, that's the 4 kind. Okay, and after that, I remember I said this statement or maybe implication, the truth value is the same as who? The answering technique I mentioned to you based on textbook. Very good. Your statement implication, truth value is the same as your contrapositive. Okay, I mentioned this in the class. And then as your converse, everyone, converse, truth value same as inverse truth value. So you have to know how to change everything. So we talk about this in the normal class. Okay, then after that you have your argument. I haven't finished yet. I mean, in our normal class, I haven't finished yet. Then this one, induction, I haven't show you all yet. And finally, number 7, let's recall in the chats. Okay, let's recall in the chats. I will type it out as well. Okay, now everyone, remember when we do drawing for our quadratic function, I said that the first one is to look at what? Smiley face or sad face, the shape, right? After that, we focus on the what? We focus on the y-intercept. Thank you very much. Okay, you're quite fast also, faster than me. Okay, then the next one we focus on. Very good, x-intercept, or maybe sometimes we name it as ROOT roots. You see, all these things are things where I mentioned before. Recap. Okay, then after that, finally, we will look at what? Start with M. We look at what? Maximum or maybe minimum point. Okay, and over here in this case, right, you have to be careful because sometimes they might ask something called axis of symmetry. Okay, so in this case, wow, Chowie King, oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, now in the given question over here, can you see 5 marks? They ask you to draw, right? Now, so recall the question because later I will ask again, you have to recall. That's why learn how to recall question type. You're going to do this in your uni. When you do your exam pass year, that's how you hack your exam. But of course, in real life, when you start working, it's not about hacking your work. How can I hack my work to teach you? I'm going to come up with creative stuff, right? Yeah, but I can teach you how to hack your exam. Yeah, okay. So in your exam, how do you hack? I already said the 4 steps, all right? Okay, look at this, everyone. Tell me, sad face or smiley face? Very good, sad face. Tell me your y-intercept, come. Tell me your y-intercept. Very good, -9. Okay, x-intercept, I lazy lah. So x-intercept, you have to type into your calculator, all those things on, right? Okay, very good. And then after that, of course, make sure you start positive, remember? We do it together already. Finally, we will look at minimum maximum by using either -b/2a or maybe you can plus together divided by 2. Very good, Liang. Okay, so these are the things that we mentioned before. So as for students where you are not in my class, then you will be like, teacher, not fair. You mentioned all these things, I'm not in your class, how? Very easy one, cry. No lah. Okay, so I will show you where to get it. Okay, where to get it so we can recap. Because if I do it now, I use 30 minutes to teach, waste our time really. I rather tell you what to study. Then you can gain more in your exam. Okay, so everyone, that's about the whole thing. 1.5 hour test paper, so little only. That's why you notice, then you might want to ask me something like this. Never mind, I show you the next one first. Wait, then only we decide. Everyone, 2022. Look at the test paper. Come, look at the test paper. I teach you. Form 1, Form 3. Form 3 thesis. Form 4. Form 1 ratio. Form 3 lah. Then after that, this one Form 1 area, right? Form 1 algebraic expressions. Chapter 3, right? Tell me the answer for 7. Tell me the answer for number 7. Oh yeah, I just want to ask any teachers over here in the class, because just now the other class there's teacher inside. Any teacher? So if let's say there's any teacher, hi. So you can comment. Yeah, okay. So anything I can improve, let me know. Yeah. Maybe I didn't comb my hair or what, you can tell me. Wait. Okay, number 7, answer senang. Okay, the answer is donkey because it's a question, you're right. Okay, then after that, question 8. Come, test a bit. Everyone, can you see they want you to write contrapositive? Simple, right? You have to negate one. You have to negate, so your question sure A and B out already. A and B show out already. So what you need to do for contrapositive is to PQ switch, then negate. Answer very obvious. What's that? C. Senang. Okay. Then number 9, Form 3 again. So do you notice mostly Form 3? Do you notice just how we compare to 2020, 2022's roughly same amount of Form 3 question? Right? I don't know whether you recall or not lah. Okay, but be careful for Catholic students. This is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Your this term exam, extra chapter 4, and it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I repeat, focus on what again? Every student you have to know, if let's say your test paper is that long, focus on what? Form 3 is the main thing, of course. But just now I said like 2, 3 very, very important question. Yeah, if let's say I repeat, for students where your test is only 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, I would say low chance lah, but at least you look at it also. Okay, so plan and elevation, remember, graph of function, later I will show you all. And after that, locus, yeah. Okay, remember my words. It's not like I'm actually predicting, but it's just that mathematic question style is like roughly the same one. That's why I would say it's not that I'm predicting, it's that experience. Yeah, okay, experience. I do a lot. That's why I say normally I see this kind of question, then just make sure you focus on them. Okay, number 10 is about quadratic, and then number 11, try circle. This question, 2 steps only. Then the whole question sapu already. 2 steps only. I want to see whether you know or not. You try first. You can do it. You tell me the answer. Okay, after you try already, you cannot do it. You put a cross. Okay, come. 20 seconds. For me, this one is like 5 seconds. I can tell you the answer already. Less than 5 actually. 2-3 seconds can already. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, I'm not writing anything. Nice. 20 seconds already come. You don't know, you put cross. You know the answer, you can hantam the answer for me. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so let me like for those that you have the answer for me, right? Later I will let you know my method on how I solve it, like super fast 2 steps. Then we compare it. Okay, so for those that you really type answer to me, right? Can you tell me how many steps you use? Yeah, how many steps you use? Berapa langkah? Not bad. 3 only. Not bad also. Wow. King oh, this one step oh. So king one. So it means you predict. Wow. Alamak. Sifu. King ah. Okay, let me show you everyone. Okay, first of all, I'm going to use something called the quadratic cyclic what was it called again? Cyclic. Yeah, cyclic quadrilateral, right? So can you see 30, 130 there? So that will be 50 on the opposite side, right? I'm not using dark, no point because too huge already. So this one 130, this one 50. And then look at the rocket. You take the center, you draw to R. Ayo, you get 2 isosceles already. Your 30 degrees transfer here, partially 50, right? 50 minus 30, you left 20. Oh, so the Y is actually 20. Anyone use this? That's called creativity. You can transform your rule into another thing. Okay. So do you need these circle rules? Later I tell you where to get it. I compile everything in one video already. Yeah. Okay. Then after that, you see this one simultaneous. They put in paper 1. You see, people 4 marks. They give you 1 mark over here. Okay. Then after that, base, number base, number base. Okay. Next, look, wow, this one extra already, 45 marks. Oh, you see this one? Everyone, form 1. Cannot. Okay, B, wow, factorize them all. Factorize. Then after that, you see, quadratic for fractions. Okay, then what's this? This is like ratio, nothing much. And then look at the word surface area under solid geometry. And then after that, we have like normal polygons. Okay, normal polygons calculation. Arc and sector, 2 pi r square again. Okay, 2 pi r square again. And then boom, another one over here. What's that? It's just a normal fraction question. Normal fraction. Question number 5, number base. And then we have, what's that called? Logical reasoning. And for existing students, do you notice right to implication? Okay, tell me what's the first implication. If 3 minus x is positive, comma, then x is less than 3. And then the other one, you terbalik. If x is less than 3, comma, then 3 minus x is positive. Senang. Right? But of course, the one on top, that one you can judge now. Okay, so we move to the top over here, quadratic again. And after that, can you see this thing? It's about writing converse and determine true false. Usual question. Okay, now, so that's about it. So everyone, come, tell me a conclusion to the two type of exam paper. Tell me a conclusion to it. Based on what you observe, tell me what happened. Like when you do your exam, like every single exam, this is what you're going to do, compare past year. No point if let's say you don't have any past year paper, then you go for your exam. Like no point. Yeah, so I would say thank you very much. Form 3 is very important. Correct. So the conclusion, Form 3 is very important. Now everyone come. This one, it's about second term exam. Let me show you the difference in level. Your first term exam, okay one, but your second term exam is like totally different level already. Okay, let me show you this thing and just to have a laugh as well. Remember these how many subsetting? Tell me what's the answer for number 1. Confirm D. Remember I said that? Confirm D, okay, just to have a laugh lah, but it's true. Okay, it's true. How many subset? Confirm D one. Okay, Form 1, Form 3 lah, Form 3. This one Form 3, Form 4, Form 4. Then after that, Form 3. Finally you notice something. Students, listen carefully. Do you notice? You all mentioned to me. You all said that, teacher, I notice mostly Form 3 but there is something. Do you notice the Form 3 question is more to like the usual question that you've seen before? Do you notice there's no consumer mathematics at all? Right? Do you notice there's no indices? Do you notice those like super hard one is not there? Right? So that's why, you see, suppose there's consumer one. Remember just now, like the starting of the question, I talked about credit cards. Yes. Okay, so this kind of question haven't come out yet. Right now. So that's why a lot for you to focus on. That's why I say Form 4 exam. First term still okay lah, but the coming exam you have to start, not to say study a lot, you have to study the correct question. That's why I say I prepare whatever things that you have to study, you just study. Then you put more focus on your physics and bio, MX, accounts, econs, sejarah, those things, BM. So mathematics is about answering technique, doing the correct questions, everything. Okay, so nothing much, just to flip 2 around, let you know, like actually over here is like more to like Form 3 as well, but there is like more special kind of question already lah. Okay, then as for students from Catholic High School, there's one question I want to show everybody. Okay, let me show you this thing. By the way, can you see art and sector again? Art and sector. Okay, then number base, logical reasoning, this one scale drawing. The straight line didn't come out also just now. Can you see straight line didn't come out? Straight line is one of the 9 marks. This is how many marks? 8 marks. Okay, 8 marks question, straight line. And then you have what's this? Quadratic again. Quadratic functions, sets. Yeah. For Catholic students, focus on this kind of question. Okay. Now, you see network graph theory, and this one section C, 1 question, 15 marks. This exam paper, you notice it's different already. Different as in, you see how many hours is this? Remember just now, like Catholic paper is only 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, come, let's look at how many hours is this question. Kawan-kawan sekalian, 2.5 hours. Same like this term. Same like this term. Like a few, like more than half of the students over here is from Catholic High School. 2.5 hours. Be careful. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what to study. I'm going to tell you what to study, where to get all the infos. Like what I mentioned, 2 hours, impossible to do a lot of questions, but I provide you all the informations and you need to really sit down and do it and you will get your 80-90. Okay, everyone, now I will need you to yeah.
If they say
you're right. Okay, everyone, come. Let me show you something. It's about the question. Okay, so for students where if let's say you have your what's that called? You have your like tab, your phone, your laptop. You can multi-screen. Please do that. Okay, you open up like YouTube, then you type Liang mathematics. Okay, let me tell you, in every single Form 4, Form 5 SPM final exam, you're going to use these what's that called? Past year paper videos to help you out, to recap. Okay, to recap. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, first. So once you enter to it, okay, once you enter it, okay, or maybe I copy it to you. Because now I'm going to show you, like, remember just like I said, like plan elevation, all those things. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, now, wait, okay, come back. Okay, once you enter, right, remember the steps on where to get it. So what you need to do is that you have to click on this part, Form 4, Form 5, Mathematic Basics. This is the main part. If let's say you are super weak, sorry, I have to be honest. If let's say you are super weak, please make sure you go through algebra basic, linear equation basic, and you write every single question that I explain inside, and you try to understand it. You don't just watch, no point on. If you watch, you only, okay, you understand. It's just like you are watching football, or maybe you are watching Li Zijia playing badminton. Wow, they are so strong, and you have the spirit. You feel like going to the. You feel like playing badminton. You feel like playing football. You know, but then when you go to the field, right? You want to kick, you fail, because you just cannot. Because you watch a lot, it doesn't mean that you know how to do. You get what I mean? That's why you have to really act out. So if let's say you want to be as good as Li Zijia, very simple one. The simple steps will be, first, you have to watch a lot of different style player, and you have to go down to the field and play. Then only you know, right? Important. That's why you're weak. Please write them and understand. Okay, now back to this Form 4, Form 5, KSSM Mathematics. So I'm going to click on that. Bam. Okay, I'm going to click on that. Okay, once I click on this, okay, let me just click it, and I send you the link. I don't know whether you can copy it, right? But if let's say you cannot copy the link, right? You just make sure you know how to enter lah. That's the one. Okay, can copy or not the link? You all see can copy or not? Because just now previous class they say cannot copy. Let me know if let's say cannot copy. So for those that if let's say you cannot copy them, okay, very simple. You just go YouTube, Liang Mathematics, go to your Form 4, Form 5 basics. Okay, come back. Okay, come back. Let's go into how to study. Okay, now. So how do you study this? Okay, first of all, please make sure everybody, you go into paper 1, Pulau Pinang, you can jot down the steps. So you know where to get all the test paper that I opened up just now. Okay, so you click on this, bam, Pulau Pinang paper 1. Okay. So what you do is that Pulau Pinang paper 1, I go down, see, click on description, bam. Do you notice the first one, it's Google Drive? That's the exact videos question paper. You don't need it. What you need is the Catholic past year that I mentioned to you just now. I put it over here because the previous class they mentioned to me they can't copy. I already put it over here for them. Yeah, I put it over here for them already. So everything is here. Okay, everything is here. Okay, can? Now the next one. Can everyone can understand? So the past year paper just now, Catholic High School link, it's here. You try clicking and see whether can or not. I mean, you click already, does it comes out? If you don't have or what, you let me know. Yeah, so I do some changes and see whether we can get it from any elsewhere or not. Okay, good. Students say can. Now, so then I go down. Now, this is the main thing. So over here in your paper 1, right? Remember just now when I open up all the Catholic past year, the main reason is to give you a good idea on you've seen this kind of question before and where can you get extra to study. Very easy. Can you see? Standard form, solid geometry, standard form, number base, polygon, circles, transformations, trigonometry. See this, angle of elevation, depression, so that it's here. Yeah, then don't look at bearing and earth as a sphere. Please remember, don't look at that. And then you see all the algebraic kind of question. One of your test paper actually comes out full question on this, right? 4 marks. Linear equation, 2 variables. Your simultaneous, okay, elimination, substitution, indices, inequalities, we saw that, okay, statistics, all these relevant to you, except for what? Bearing. and your Earth as a sphere. That's like outdated already. Okay, it's not your syllabus anymore. So the rest of it you can watch. But of course, when you see probability, all these things you can skip. This one Form 4, you haven't learned yet. Then variation Form 5, matrix Form 5, you haven't learned yet. Okay, so mostly it's here. Okay, now wait, everyone. Okay, so this is the one, understand, right? You can get it from this first set. Okay, let me go back. And now, at least go through 2 paper 1. You see what my study plan, right? At least go through 2 paper 1. Then you know what are the questions. If let's say you notice, teacher, 2 questions not enough for me to understand, you go more because I have a lot of paper 1 here. My recommendation is to go Pulau Pinang and Selangor. Can you see Selangor? I get 2 wrong because this question is tough. It's tough. It's their trial paper, KBSM trial paper. Yeah, okay, it's tough. If let's say you say teacher not enough, then you can go Perlis paper 1. Can you see that? And then you can go Terengganu paper 1. You can try it up all those. Understand? Okay, so paper 1 can. So paper 1, that's how you study. So sorry, I go back again. Okay, see. So let's say wait. There's one more thing. Student will say, teacher, you sure not 1.5 hours? I have to watch 4 videos. Crazy, man. Yes, you are crazy. So don't do that. So what you need to do is that, let's say you are good in standard form, then you watch for what? Then you focus on, like, let's say you are super strong. Then you are like, teacher, I think elevation and depression is the one that I need to look through once. The rest I don't have to look through because sure, understand already. You just click on that. Click. Can you see that's a timestamp there? It will lead you to that, and you watch that too enough. Then you focus on other things. Okay, that's why I say this is how you study. Okay, that's how you study. Okay, go back. Okay, so timestamp everything I put nicely for you already, and somehow I want to save your time. Let's say you want to further save your time, you change to times 1.5, even faster. Okay, then your Form 4 seminar. This is the first year we have Form 4 seminar, like seriously. I mean for mathematics. Okay, like we have been what's it called? Allowing, I mean for mathematics, we allow other subject to go through then mathematics seminar because we want, I mean after we discuss with Yutian and the rest of KB, Yixuan, Tsinghua, everybody. So we talk about this and we actually said that why not we cancel our Form 4 mathematics seminar? But this year we actually come up with okay, we used to don't have it. The reason being because there are ways to hack. So these are things where I prepare nicely so that other students, right, they actually can use this thing to study, then attending another extra two hours for maths. Yeah. Okay. So I've been doing this for like quite long already. Okay. Can you see Form 4 KSSM night seminar? You see chapter 134. Everything is there. So I'm going to click on this. Let me tell you what happened. So every type. I know I'm not sure. This one I'm not sure. Because I just noticed only. Yeah. Anyone from Tsinghua's class? Because I just noticed Tsinghua is not here. Oh, okay. I think both of them go give his class already. Yeah. Okay, now so come back. This is the part. Now see, if let's say you are only testing Form 4, this is the one. All the chapter 1, 3, 4, including chapter 4, everything it's here. Okay. So focus on things where you need an extra question for you to study. Just click on this and download. Then students where you need paper 2. Remember just now, student asked me, teacher, the trick, I don't really get it because like you teach normal class, but this is not normal class. It's over here, the trick. Okay, the number-based trick. Okay, you can click on this and understand the situation. Got it? Okay, then the answer is over here for your this KSSM seminar. Okay, can so you see everything is there already. Like let's say just click one of it. See, logical reasoning. Okay, everyone, wait. Everything, semua dekat sana. You can use this to study. You see? Okay. Now, as for students ask me about the plan and elevation graph of function, I'm going to show you this, then we can go into our questions really. Okay, back. So you notice I've been providing you info, then teach you the question. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, so everyone, I open up one of the paper 2 set. These are KSSM, you can look at it as well. And these are consumer mathematics. You see everything's there. And paper 2, okay, let's say Selangor. So I just click on it. Paper 2, sorry, paper 2. Okay, let's say this one, paper 2. Bum. Okay, so I click on paper 2. So remember, don't waste your time. So make sure you really spend some time sitting down, doing the questions that I assign. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna open up. See. Kawan, look at paper 2. See. Set quadratic equation, simultaneous. Remember just now we have it. This one, as long as you see weird question, you can just tell me like, teacher, I don't know whether this thing will come out in exam or not. If you're not so sure, you can snap a picture and send to me. Yeah, that's my number in case you want to contact me. Okay, if I missed out, just spam me a few more times. Matrix, I don't think you know. Let's see, mathematical reasoning. It's actually logical reasoning. Straight line, y equals to mx plus c. Ignore this. Solid geometry, arc and sector again. Then graph of function. This is what I'm going to show like Putri and a few students talk about this. Okay, I click bam. Everyone, this is graph of function. It's form 2. It's form 2. Okay, it's a form 2 question. Okay, so what happens is that they provide you a function. Then they will provide you a table like this. Let me show you the table. Wait, where's the table? Oh my gosh, the table is not here. Okay, never mind. There's a table. So you have to fill in the table by using the given functions. You fill in the table, everything. And after that, you will gain 2 marks. Because table, they provide mostly already on. Then you're going to use the given table with coordinates and you're going to plot them out. You're going to plot them out. Then you will be able to get the what's it called? The full graph paper like this. Okay, so you can play with the question over here. I'll just click on the pass here. You see? I pre-draw for you all so that you all have a better view on the whole thing. Hey, why it doesn't come out? There. You see, I already draw like partially for you already. Okay. Then just in case you want to see like the full paper on that, you know what is that, right? So that's the graph of function thing. Okay, but I will show you the table as well, so at least students know how it looks like. Okay, you see the graph function, everyone? They're here. You see that? This whole thing are graph function. Okay, so normally your exam will be part A, part B, part C. Part D don't have. Okay, so it's about completing table, draw a full graph, 4 marks, find value. And this is the table that I mentioned, you see? You just have to take a calculator and fill in the blanks only. Then you draw it in a proper graph paper. They will provide it to you. Then you will be able to get like 3, 7, 8 marks. No, this is not a lit question, but like what I mentioned is I do like 18 years, 17, 18 years already. So all these are questions where like standard one. That's why if let's say KBSM, SPM question, right? KBSM, we actually know every single question from question 1 to 16. That's why if any of like outside teachers say, hey, I got lit question example, impossible. Everything is about past year. That's why I say experience is the main thing. Okay, so transformation. Now here, transformation.
Question 13A.
This is the one. Transformation. You see? Normally it will be like 7, 10, depends, 7, 10 marks. And then plan and elevation, this is the one. Plan and elevation.
So whenever you
draw full scale, they ask you to draw like top view and side view. This is the one. Okay, so everything I already prepared nicely for you. So just make sure you spend some time to try it out. You didn't try it out, no point. That's how you hack your first term exam. That's how you hack them. Okay, Ken? So we're gonna go to like our exam question now. Okay, Agura. Okay, now let's go into our exam question. I will do a few Form 3-1 just to gain some confidence lah. So for super strong students, if let's say you are like quite okay with the whole flow, right? You don't have to wait really. So what you do is that you can actually go out now and you can start doing what I mentioned just now. Yeah, so that's the one. Okay, you can actually start because a lot. So remember not to watch everything, but focus on things where you are not so okay. Then it's good enough already. Remember to use that Catholic paper as a benchmark to like compare. Okay. Now, everybody, I want you to look at page what? Page number 9. Let's do some art and sector question to gain some confidence. Come. Okay, so remember for students where you are super strong, like a bit no point for you to stay. So what you need to know now it's you can start the revision that I mentioned to you. Focus on questions. Okay, so let me screen now. Screen. Students where you are following recording, same situation. You can actually pause, go and do your pass year already. Okay, stop and do pass year. Okay. Yes. Can you take the picture of the side view and like the sole as well? So as in the one that contact to the ground. Okay, good. Start. Okay, you prepare already. You put okay. I can start anytime. Whew. But honest one, everyone. Just tell me honestly in the chats. Okay, so anyone expect me to do like a lot of questions instead of like giving you a lot of like informations that you need? Yeah, just be honest. It's okay, right? Yeah, because to me, right? To me, I prefer to give students time to do it themselves. Yeah, I prefer that. Okay, good. Okay, not bad. Yeah, so just be honest with me. I'm okay with that. That's why I say that's the reason why I need feedbacks from students. Yeah. Okay, good. Start. Okay, start. Question 3. So question 3, it says in diagram 4, straight line ABCDE, it's a diameter. Okay, so the whole thing is diameter, and the circle with radius 6 cm. But wait, this is not radius. And radius, you need a center, but the huge circle here, there is no center. We're going to place it ourselves. And we know this radius will be 6. I don't want the 6 for calculation. I mean, as in to get all the informations, I need the 6 radius for my in-depth perimeter and area calculation. So to work out the info, I need diameter first. So I know the diameter will be 12 cm. Okay, diameter will be 12 cm. And then I know that AC, it's equivalent to CD and it's equivalent to DE. And I will take 12 cm, that's my first step, divide by 3 parts, and each part will be 4 cm. So that's the one, 4 cm. So once I get a 4 cm, then they say ABCF, the little small semicircle, and CDEG is the other half semicircle. They are 2 semicircle with center B and D. Kawan-kawan sekalian, can you tell me if this is 4 cm? What's that specific radius for this small one? Simple question, right? Simple question, right? Yes, very good. 2 cm. So I just put that 2 cm. I need radius for my calculation later. Okay, then after that, you know that, teacher, this whole thing is supposed to be 6. So you notice this part is actually 2 cm as well. Because the whole thing 6 cm for radius. Then after that, next, Okay, you notice this part is 6. So the other part of your semicircle is not 6 cm diameter, but a total of 2 plus 6, 8 cm. So you notice this is 4 cm because 8 cm diameter. So this will be 2. So far okay with the informations? 你拿 half scoop from 你的那个 brush， 后面有一个小小的，后面有一个小小的 scoop 嘛 ，half 就可以了。Okay, good. Can So the next thing, I will just put it over here, the 2 main informations that you need. So radius and your radius and your angle. So let's find out them. Radius, all good. We already get everything. And then angle wise, you notice everything over here besides whole circle is actually semicircle only, right? So tell me, semicircle, what's the angles that you have? So semicircle, what's the angle that you have? Yes, very good. Everything is 180 degrees. Thank you. Okay, let's start the calculation. Okay, now so question A. Question A, I'll just put it over here. They say perimeter, in cm of the shaded region. Okay, kawan-kawan sekalian. Perimeter 2 pi r. The shaded region, sorry, the perimeter over here, I put English version. Okay, shaded region, line by line. Outer lines, one side by one side, right? So I will just quickly use red color to do this. So I need one arc, ARC arc. So I'm going to put that arc AFC. And then I'm going to add up with another CGE. Okay, another CGE. So arc CGE. Okay, then another one is your AF. Okay, another arc AF. Don't write this in your exam. This one is to explain to you guys. Okay, arc CGF. AF lah. Okay, so things are there already. So we're gonna put the info. So info wise, we have ACF as what? ACF we have. I'll just put there. Radius 2 cm and angle 180 because we are dealing with semicircle, right? Yeah, we are dealing with semicircle. Then CGE 4 cm and AE. Thank you, AE. Yeah. 4 cm and 180, same because semicircle. Then we have AE. Hey, this one radius bigger, right? So radius we have how much? 6 and 180. You see, everything is there already, right? Yeah, everything is there already. So now we can fill in the blanks. Okay, so let's fill in the blanks. So starting with bracket, another bracket, and another bracket. So I just put it one by one. So start with angle. Angle 360. 2 pi. You see, pi. Radius 2. Okay, radius 2. Okay, so I'm going to put 180, 360, 2 pi. What's this? Come. Just fill in the blanks only because the formula is 2 pi r, right? So the radius for this will be 4. So that's why I say you need 2 info only. 180, 360, 2, 22 over 7, and 6. Then you hantam into calculator. You will get your answer in cm. I repeat, perimeter, it's about getting the side. Okay, so you just take the side and just put inside. Get ready. Okay, so part B. Okay, part B. Area, pi r square. So just now, we are doing it line by line. Remember that for your perimeter. So now when we are doing area, right, we will do it piece by piece, like one piece. But this question quite simple because it's about getting your ABCF. So you notice your ABCF is only this small little piece. So this small little piece, your radius is given, your angle is given. Okay, everyone. So we're gonna fill in the blanks, just one piece only, right? So starting with angle over 360 is standard. If let's say your question wants 40 degrees, then you put 40 over 360. Oh, so that's how you do it. Then you times with pi radius, pi r square. Then you will get your answer in cm square. Okay. Everyone, this form 3 question, super high chance. Make sure you try it out. Okay, make sure you try it out. That's the part. Okay. So let's do it now. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, so we're gonna try out the question. Okay, okay, move. So you just do the calculation yourself, then can really end. Okay, then the next one we will do question number 4. It's about solid geometry. Okay, it's about solid geometry. Okay, now wait. Let me show everybody one part. Now, let me read out the whole thing first. Diagram 1 shows a capsule medicine made up of a combination of 2 hemispheres and a cylinder with height 15 mm. Okay, then they say if the radius of the capsule is represented by J, this is what they say. So I just put whatever information that they mentioned. And the radius is in mm. Express the volume of the capsule in terms of pi and J, meaning they are not giving you any pi information 22/7 or 3.42. They just want you to use it as an unknown. And J is also an unknown. So you got to do that, the volume. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm going to say this again. Catholic high school student, I'm pretty sure your first term exam no formula sheets. You have to memorize. Okay, and solid geometry, super high chance as well. Yeah. So what you need to do next, is to memorize as well. I will provide you the info. Do you need it? Do you need the infos? Or actually, you know how to memorize them. Okay, where's my info? Here. Okay, wait, let me open up. Okay, then you can screenshot. Okay, everyone, here. So these are the informations that you need for your solid geometries. Okay, and most of the, not most of the, I would say SPM, okay, SPM, they will test you volume than surface area. Okay, but you notice just now one of the test paper is actually surface area, right? Yeah, so better you know both lah. Okay, but volume super high chance compared to surface area. Okay, now, so students, you might be thinking, teacher, wow, why so many things? One just tell me the formula can really. I see I box up, these are the formula. But trust me, if you don't understand the formula, no point as well. Okay, so can anyone tell me why there is a 1/3 for your volume formula? Why? Why there's a 1/3 there for your formula? Anyone know? No, it's not because of CM cube. Why there's a 1/3? Yes. Wow, okay, come, let me tell you why. Now, first of all, everyone, do you notice I put the word cross-section there? Okay, for those that you don't understand cross-section, can you type a 1? If you don't understand, let me explain it to you. Cross-sections, CROSS, can you see that? CROSS, then SECTION, cross-sections. Okay, come, let me show you, everyone. Cross-section, I already prepared for you. There. This is my sticky notes, and this sticky notes, it's a cube supposedly, but now becomes a cuboid already because I used like more than enough. Okay, so that's a cuboid, and this is a cylinder, and these two belongs to, it falls under cross-section category. So why do I so like emphasize on this cross-section thing? Okay, now this test kit is also cross-section. It's a cuboid. Okay, very simple situation. In order to do your volume, you just have to get one of the cross-section. Cross-section as in up and down, same size and same shape. That's called cross-section. That's called cross-section. Look at this. Look at this. Take one area only. You take one, which is AB. Can you see your screen over there? AB. You times with your height. That's the formula. And then you take this. Can you see your cross section is a circle? Pi r square. Take the pi r square times with the height. Done. That's why you notice when I talk about this, the prism, I take one area, 1/2 times A and B, and then times with height. Done. That's what I'm trying to say. Then you take a trapezium times with the height between them, or maybe the length between them. Then you get the answer already. Then student will say, teacher, but you didn't explain what is 1/3. Let me do it now. You see, I remember if let's say you are in my Form 2 class, I talk about a situation. Okay, the situation is like this. It's actually an experiment. So mathematicians, I would say, or maybe like someone, okay. So what they do is that they design a container which is 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, which is a cube. And then they design another 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter pyramid. As you can see, if I compare these two, right, the difference between them is where this is a cross section. And in order to convert into a non-cross section where there is a very specific apex, apex means highest point on, you know what they do? They take all the vertices and they connect to the center. Do you notice it becomes a pyramid now? And it's obviously smaller, right? So what they do is that they try to fill in water. They scoop water and fill it inside, so you will get like full cup of pyramid lah. Then after that, they pour into cube. But obviously, you cannot fill up the whole thing already, right? So they continue filling. They notice once they fill 3 times, it's fully filled. So they come up with a different experiment. So what they do is that they tried up for this thing. Everyone, do you know what's this? Say they do the same thing for cylinder, and cone. And they do the same experiment. They notice it's also 3. And they do the same thing for what? They do the same thing for cross-section related pictures. So let's say they draw a star. Okay, they draw a star. So you get something like this, right? So what they do is that they do the same thing. They put they do like apex. They draw to all the single thing. Then you get a pyramid. They do the same thing and they pour again. It's also 1/3. So as a conclusion, you notice whenever you do your apex related one, can you see it's the same formula, but then you multiply with 1/3 or maybe divide by 3. That's the reason why you have a 1/3 instead of memorizing them. Okay, so you notice when you know the situation, right? No point memorizing already because you know that. Yeah. So remember for students where you just pass by, okay, enter my class, right? Remember this. Understand the ideas, okay? It will be easier for you to handle your questions, okay? Handle your answering technique as well once you understand a certain stories, okay? Certain stories. Okay, then as for sphere, 4/3 pi r cube, so I will just highlight them in case you want a screenshot. Okay, these are volume, these are volume. Come, in case you want a screenshot, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have 5 formulas here. So once you are done with the screenshot, just type OK, then I will skip already. Okay, nice. So go. Now, so as for your surface area, there is only a few. Surface area, this one, in case you need lah. Okay, surface area, can you see I highlight them already? Surface area, basically, you need to focus on cylinder and cone because cylinder, cone, and sphere. Okay, this one. Okay, these 3. The rest still okay because the rest is like triangle, rectangles. Yeah, nothing much. Okay, cylinder, cone, sphere, be careful with that. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, bomb. Okay, bomb. First term question here. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. if the radius of a capsule is represented by J, everything is there already, they want you to get the volume in terms of pi and J. So this is what we're going to do. Everyone, cylinder and two hemisphere. Everyone, agree or not? The two hemisphere, when you combine together, you get one sphere. I'll just get one sphere. It will be easier, right? So what's my formula for cylinder? For non-Catholic students, right? You can refer to your formula sheet. Because like super high chance they will give it to you. Sorry for Catholic students, you need to memorize them. Okay. Then you're gonna add it with 2. I don't know whether you got it or not. Like, if let's say you got it, it's a bonus for Catholic students. Better you ask your teachers first. Yeah, you understand already, then you don't have to go and look at the formula a lot of times. Okay, if your teacher provide that. Okay, then hemisphere, I'm not using it. I will straight away come into sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. And now we're gonna add up. Sorry, we can't add them because the formula, the given unknown is different. So what I do is that I will factorize it because they mentioned that they asked for it. So we have to factorize them. Tell me, what can you factorize out? Hey, sorry. Do you notice they don't want R? They want J. They want J. So I replace already. So tell me, what can you factorize out from them? From the expression. What can you factorize from the given expression? The first one will be your pi lah, PII pi, right? 4/3 cannot, just the pi. Okay, now everyone, so we have to replace with something as well. Do you notice pi j square h plus pi 4/3 pi j cube? Besides replacing the r with j, we need to replace the height with 15 as well. So now we left all these things, we can take the pi out and, yeah, Yonglin, you're right. So we can replace the pi n, we can factorize the pi n. Okay, good. Pi n j square. Yeah, j square. So what you left inside? You left 15, and you left 4/3, and you left j. That's the answer. But to me, I will put a bracket and put there mm cube. Okay, put there mm cube. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay, now everybody, I'm gonna move to like your part what? Your next part of your question, which is straight line, in your page 14. This one, can you open up? So that's our last question of the day. And then after this, why not I remind you all first before I do this question now? Yeah, okay, you all flip to this question first. Come. Okay, flip to this question. This is page what? This is page 14. Okay, a reminder to students, informations are already passed to everyone. If let's say you really like, teacher, I forget what to study already. So you need to ask me like questions or what, right? You all have my number already? I sent it to you in the chat just now. Yeah. Okay, so I'll write it. I'll write it over here again. Okay, so that's my number. So in case you want to ask me any question, you can send me message. I already say, if let's say I didn't reply you, just spam me a few more times. Yeah. Yeah, Putri, like these seminar notes, Gaby actually do it. So if let's say you need the answer, I think tomorrow they will upload already, if I'm not mistaken. It's from the same PDF link, I think. It's from the same PDF link. Remember when you click that? But now I don't think you have it yet because they didn't post the answer yet. Yeah, so you will get it from there. I think for the rest of the subject, it's the same area. Yeah. Okay, so remember, okay, that's how you study. I already give you like so many informations already. Okay. So question 5. Okay, question 5. Okay, as for this question, right, there is there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 very important things that you have to know. Then I will add another one, number 5. So total, you have 5 things that you have to recall. Okay, so I'm going to show you what's the 5 very important things before I look at the question. Okay, the 5 very important short notes, it's here. Bing. Okay, everybody. So I'll make it bigger. I will tell you the first 4 important info first. Okay, look at this. Everybody, this question is about straight line. Why not you tell me in the chats? The moment you see the word straight line, the moment you see the word straight line, what's the first thing in your mind? Tell me in the chats. The moment you see the word straight line, what's the first thing you tell me? Very good. Very good. So for students where you have been doing where you have been doing like ed maths, you're doing physics, I'm pretty sure you are quite okay with that. Yeah. So when you see straight line, I'm pretty sure your teacher will tell you about something called y equals to mx plus c. Right? But to be exact, to make it higher level so that your teacher know that, wow, you know a lot of things. So this is what you're going to tell your teacher. Teacher, straight lines, suppose there is 2 different styles. The first style will be slight one with gradient. The next style will be, I wouldn't say there is no gradient because student will say something like gradient 0, gradient undefined. I don't need that. I will say it will be horizontal vertical. Okay, that will be the second type. So you have slight, you have horizontal vertical, right? Now, so the easiest of all, there is 2 types. The easiest of all, it will be this non-gradient, like horizontal vertical. You don't have to care about the gradient. That's why I say no gradient. Suppose there is gradient 0, gradient undefined. So what I would say is that you can easily identify the equation, the name. Look at this line. Can you see this line pass through y and 2? Y equals to 2. Can you see this thing pass through x-axis and -5? X equals to -5. So when I come into the given question, I haven't start reading them, Do you notice TS belongs to this kind of category? I haven't start reading it. I'm just looking at the graph. So tell me, it will be X or Y. I mean, just now I said X equals something, Y equals something. Obviously, TS is not Y equals MX plus C already. This is X or Y. This one high chance one, That's why I say you focus on the test paper that I sent to you. Focus on the questions inside and look at the past year link that I sent to you. You can use that as a benchmark. Very good. This is X equals to something. But in order to get this, we have to get this value, Kriner. We have to get this value. Can you see I put a question mark there because no info yet, right? Okay, so I will go back. Okay, come, everyone, I will extend a bit. Okay, I will extend a bit. Okay, then you notice, teacher, wait. You see, slide, it will be y equals max plus c, and we have 2 slides just now, right? So information number 1 is to decide them, which kind of straight line. Information important number 2 is to know that you need to calculate gradient. So how do you calculate gradient? Come, let me tell you, see. How do you calculate gradient? Simple, this is the one. Can you see y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2? You need 2 coordinates. And the second one, when you see parallel, you can compare them. I mean, you can share them. Same gradient. Okay, you can share them, same gradient. Okay, now that will be if it is parallel. Okay, if let's say it's not, then you cannot share their informations lah. Okay, then you notice, okay, then you notice, teacher, there's a y-intercept there that we have to know. Yeah, you're right. So we go here, you see. So do you notice y-intercept? Okay, let me ask everyone, you tell me. This is A and this is B. Tell me which one is your y-intercept. This is A and this is B. Which one is your y-intercept? Thank you very much. That's the B, you're right. Okay, that's the B, you're right. Very good. Okay, that's the B. Okay, and then obviously your A will be x-intercept. So this is what you're going to tell me. Everyone, the y-intercept, it's either you look at the graph. Legit one, I didn't play a full one, Look at the graph as in, if let's say the graph shows that there's an info there, you can use it, pluck it out and put it there. Okay, then after that, if let's say there is if let's say they didn't provide it to you, what can you do? You can sub-relevant coordinate. Okay, remember this. So we're gonna go to our last information number 5. When I talk about x-intercept, what you're gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me y equals to 0. Okay. Do you notice your quadratic function when you are doing your x-intercept? You told me the same thing. You actually tell me something like, teacher, I remember when we see quadratic equation, there's equals to 0. So that 0 is actually x-intercept. The roads, same, but this is straight line. That's the difference. Okay, now so we continue. See. So I'm gonna go back to the question. Kawan-kawan sekalian. See this. Y equals to mx plus c. Correct? Then see. Y equals to mx plus c. Correct? Y equals plus c. Okay, see everyone. Gradient. Y-intercept. Let's start reading the question. See what they mention. Okay, let's start reading them. Okay, it says, in diagram 2, graph shows RSS, TTU. We already decide them. Okay, then R lies on y-axis. You can see that y-intercept. Right? And then S is the x-intercept. Everyone, tell me x-intercept what you will tell me. I just mentioned it. Tell me in the chats, come. When you see x-intercept, what you will tell me? When you see x-intercept, what you will tell me? Yeah, y equals 0. Thank you. Y is 0. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Now, then the other one, it says, ST parallel to OR. ST parallel to OR. ST parallel to OR, just to tell you that's a straight line. Then they say this very important thing. RS and TU parallel. It means we can share gradient. Then the most important thing, boom out. They say the equation for RS is this. Wow. So y minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. So y equals to, you bring this 2 over, 2x plus 6. Kawan, I get the gradient. And I can share already. This is 2. Correct not? So why I can share? Because gradient ut equals to gradient rs. This is what they mentioned, parallel. Then after that, what else? Then we go to the next one. You notice what they say. Hey, teacher, this is 6. Y-intercept. And teacher, can you see this is x-intercept? We can use this to hack the x-intercept as well. Okay, 0 equals to 2x plus 6. Bring the plus 6 over, you get negative 6. X equals to negative 3. This is negative 3. So therefore, x equals to negative 3. So I look at the A. You see what they talk about. State equation for ST. Senang. Tell me the answer. We got it already. Whoa. You want to cut it? Yes, x equals to 3. So the calculation over here is to lead to that answer. X equals to negative 3. So we are actually using the same info, Then they ask for B. Equation for TU. We do halfway already. Saw that? Okay, so we do halfway already. So we continue. So let me take this away. I'll just put it over here to continue my part B. They asked for equation for TU. I left my C. Everyone, recall this. To get your C, which is your y-intercept, do you notice you can't see it? You cannot see them. You are supposed to look at it, but you cannot see. It's okay. We can what? Just now I said that we can what? If you cannot see, worst case, you cannot see, right? You sub-relevant coordinate. Relevant means coordinate yang berkaitan. Relevant, okay? Something that falls on the straight line. We are doing this straight line, so any coordinate where it relates to these blue color straight lines, got you. So we sub -8, -7, which is relevant to the given straight lines. Then we can do already. So we hantam inside x and y. -7 equals to 2, -8 plus c. -7 equals to -16 plus C, the usual calculations. Bring the -16 over, you get 9. I got my y-intercept already. I just rewrite them. Therefore, y equals to 2x plus C becomes 9. And my y-intercept is not a coordinate. They didn't ask for coordinate of x-intercept. They asked for x-intercept. You're going to put 9. That's how you solve your 4 marks. Of course, I explained. That's why it takes a lot of time. Okay, so everyone, thank you for your patience, because you notice I spend a lot of time in giving you infos than doing questions one by one. Okay, thank you for your patience and wish you like super good luck. And of course, like last piece of advice, make sure you really sit down and do the questions. You didn't do, you don't know one. Just like the badminton skill that I mentioned to you. Okay, so if you have any question, you can stay here and ask me. If not, you can leave already. Okay, and just to mention my phone number again, that's my phone number in case you need any questions. Bye, and thank you very much. Thank you, Yushin. Thank you very much. Elroy, thank you. No problem. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Rian.